nice little arc workout for you ladies that have the arc at home. I was able to get some of you don't have one at home, but I am still making lots of videos, just trying to get them downloaded here. So just be patient. I've got one roller workout that I'm trying to finish up downloading. So apparently the world is on download overload right now. But all right, so we're gonna do a nice little Pilates arc workout. I'll make this a little bit faster than what I normally would in class, so that I don't take up too much time on the video. Okay, so here we are, nice and tall, nice deep inhale to create that length, and then just exhale. Keep going, nice deep breaths in and out. Again, remember that wall behind you. You have a nice neutral spine, so the backs of your rib cage and your sacrum are pressing gently against that imaginary wall, sort of, so to speak, that's behind you. Another nice deep breath, and then exhale again. Really fill up that rib cage. A nice lateral breathing. Nice inhale, one more time. Expand those ribs, and then exhale. Engage those abdominals. Bring everything in nice and tight. From here, one last inhale up. Exhale as you wheel back, and then back up again. Exhale, and inhale up. Now as you exhale, I want you to tuck that tailbone towards the wall that you're facing, bringing yourself back with those lower abdominals. Those pelvic muscles are strong and engaged. Lower abdominals. You're really focusing on bringing the bottom of your rib cage to meet the top of that hip bone. Those are those muscles that we really want to wake up right now. Exhale down deep and inhale up. Exhale and inhale. Let's do one more. Really concentrate on pulling yourself back towards that wall that's behind you, and then all the way up, nice and tall. Let's make ourselves nice and tall, hands in front of us. Inhale up. Exhale, drag those fingertips along the floor. Extend yourself as far as you're comfortable over the arc, and then up nice and tall. Again, exhale as you lower, then inhale here. Exhale as you come back up, and inhale. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's try this. Inhale, and then all the way back up. Inhale down, and exhale as you come back up. There you go. Inhale, and exhale. All the way down. Get a nice extension over that arc, really waking up that spine. Keeping those abdominals engaged the entire time. Every time you come back up to that center, nice tall posture, shoulders down and back. This will be the last one. Let's hold it right here. Take it from the top. Let's just wheel those hips back and then back up. Exhale as you come down. Inhale as you come back up. Exhale as you wheel back with those hips. Inhale as you come back up. Nice and strong. Pulling yourself back with those lower abdominals. And inhale. Remember, nice tight pelvic muscles. Engage them. Use those muscles to pull yourself back towards the wall back of you. Let's just do one more. Exhale back down, and then inhale back up. Holding it up nice and tall. Let's drop those hands for a nice inhale. And then exhale, you come back up. Again, lower all the way back, and then up. Nice and tall each time you come up. Make sure you have that nice tall posture. Shoulders are down and back. They're not hugging your ears. Your pelvic muscles are engaged. Remember that. Nice and long. All the way down and then back up. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. And last two. Holding it here. Nice and long. Let's grab the sides of those arcs. And let's put our bottoms right up on the lip. So this is called the lip for the remainder of the class. Well, and then here's the arc. You're gonna place your bum all the way up on the top. Very carefully lower yourself down. You are constantly keeping those abdominals engaged to protect your lower back. You have a nice space between the well and your lower back. Let's bring those knees right up into tabletop, hands at your side, and let's just start pressing those hands. Shoulders are down and back, sort of like the 100. Just breathe here. press down. Now let's start to add those legs. So let's just do a nice little leg stretch here. So one down and in, sort of like the leg pull. Just getting those legs moving, cores, the lower abdominals, starting to warm them up, shoulders down and back, remember. Let's press, 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 press. Hips are equal, nice and even. Abdominals are engaged. Very important through these exercises to keep that lower back protected. Keep going. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those legs moving. Place those hands behind your head. And let's slowly start that rotation. So we're just going to a nice rotation to the left and to the right. Extend that foot. Now as you rotate, remember, you're rotating with your body, not your elbows or your head. Keeping your abdominals engaged the entire time. Nice and strong. Strong. Breathe. Belly is engaged, protecting that lower back. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale. Every time you come to the center, just a nice little crisscross here. Breathe. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's bring those knees right into your chest for a double leg stretch. Tuck those abdominals way down deep. Extend. And wrap those hands around. Hug those knees again. Extend. There you go. Keeping those abdominals nice and strong. You need to protect that lower back. Long through the quads. Knees right up through those toes. Shoulders are down and back. Protect that lower back. Abdominals strong. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Really bring those rib cages and the tops of those hip bones together. And you come in for that exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice deep abdominals. Inhale and exhale. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Keep going, you're almost there. Last 1. Let's hold it here. Hold it. Let's extend the right leg, and then the left. Drop those hands all the way over. And from here, let's just go into a nice, easy teaser. From here, you're gonna lift, exhale, head, chest, legs. Lower on the inhale. Begin that exhale, scoop those hands to the side, lift head, chest, legs. There you go, all the way down. Inhale, exhale, scoop the hands, head, chest, legs. Abdominals are strong the entire time. You're really getting a nice stretch in that thoracic. Inhale and exhale. Engage those bellies and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, last one. Let's hold it here. Shoulders are down and back. Leg lowers. 10, 9, belly strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, shoulders down and back. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Hold it. Hold it. Let's open close for 10, 9, 8. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Hold it long all the way through those quads, knees, toes, straight out. Bring those knees to your chest. Breathe. Lower the right, lower the left, and extend all the way over that arc. Nice. Some nice shoulder mobility. Make some big circles. Here you go, all the way around. And then switch the other direction. Nice and long. Feel that through the backs of your shoulders. Really nice shoulder mobility here. Again, pay attention to your legs, your hips, quads, knees, and the tops of your feet are straight up towards the ceiling so that you have that nice alignment through your legs. We're gonna hold it right here, right up to the top, ceiling. Let's open those arms and close them. Open and close. Good job. Open and close. Open and close. Very good. Let's bring our hands right back up onto that arc. Support your belly. Stay strong. Push your hands right up. There you go. Very nice. Now we're going to face the camera. We're going to do some side work, some lateral movement, a lot of oblique. So what I want you to do is sit comfortably so that the knee is pushed right up back against that arc. You're seated right down into the wow. I don't want you up on the arc at all, because that will just create that pinch feeling on the sides of your hips. So you want to be down nice and deep in that wow. And all in line. So ankles, knee, hip, shoulder. From here, let's start with our hands facing, or palms facing up, right to our sides. Our elbows will be slightly bent. We're going to make a nice deep inhale and exhale as you lean over, using that oblique, nice and flat. Exhale, 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 inhale. Come back up, inhale. Exhale to bring yourself back up all the way. Again, let's do that one more time. Practice. Inhale as you go over. Now, start to exhale as you go down, all the way. Inhale once you get to the bottom. And then begin that exhale as you use this oblique to pull you up. So it's all in your oblique. You're not using any momentum to getting yourself up or down. It's all your core. Here we go, let's do 6. Exhale all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping those hips nice and aligned. That top hip is squared off right over the bottom one. Use that oblique. Use the oblique to bring yourself back up, all the way over, and then back up, nice and tall. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Use that oblique to bring you all the way up, nice and strong abdominals. Last one. Remember, if I'm looking at you from the side, you're flat. So keep that belly nice and strong. Use those obliques and hold it here. Let's place those hands behind the head. We're going to do the same exact thing. So we're going to wheel over, leading with the ribs, all the way down. Inhale and exhale as you come back up, using those obliques to bring you up. Inhale, exhale, all the way down, leading with those ribs, and then all the way back up. Here we go for 6. 6, 5, you got it. Last 4, belly is strong, keep that belly engaged. Use that oblique. 3, 2, don't let that hip go back, keep it up, face forward. Last 1. And hold it right here, arms right up to the sides, and we're just going to lean over with those ribs. Feel that pinch in that oblique. This is your posterior oblique, keeping yourself tucked. That top hip is not falling back. Let's lean over slightly more and over. So pinch, it's just a small pinch as you come up. You're almost reaching for something you can't quite touch. There you go. Reach for it and come back. Reach for it and come back. Reach and come back. Really feeling this deep, 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 and those posterior obliques. Ooh, yeah. Reach. Last 4, 3, remember those hips, nice and square. 2, shoulders down and back. 1, and all the way up. And lead with those ribs all the way down. A nice stretch. Ooh, yeah, there you go. And then if you're comfortable, you can rotate your body over that arc so that both palms are placed down on that floor. Keep the belly engaged. Good place to be protecting your lower back right now. Just breathe. And then we're going to lean forward. And then very carefully slide yourself back up. Very nice. Let's sit stationed right in that well again. Let's start right center, hands forward. Let's see how well we do here by curling yourself back, tucking that tailbone all the way back, 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 and over that arc. hands to the ceiling. Tuck the chin down towards your chest. Exhale as you come up. Inhale, create that length. Exhale. Inhale again. Wheel yourself back, up and over. Imagine you're being pulled up and over that arc. You're not just dropping over it. That will create that length through your spine. Last one, nice inhale. Exhale as you wheel back, all the way, and then forward, all the way back up. There you go, very nice. And I am going to actually switch my my arc the other way. You don't have to do that. You can just sort of go towards the other side, or if you're more comfortable still facing me, that's fine too. Just want to switch sides. So we're going to do the same exact thing that we just did. Opposite side. Long through that leg. Remember, you're sitting up nice and tall, belly is engaged. Get yourself comfortable deep in the well. Shoulders down and back, ankle, knee, hip, shoulders. Arms to the side. Let's lead with those ribs on the exhale. Inhale as you come down. Begin that exhale, using those obliques to get you back up. Let's go ahead again. Lean over with the ribs, over, over, over. And then exhale as you come back up. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do 6 more. Lead with the ribs, lead with those ribs. Use those obliques. And exhale as you come back up. Again, all the way over. This is control. Control, control, not too fast. And exhale, inhale up. Exhale, lead with those ribs all the way down. And then inhale as you come back up. Let's do 3 more. All the way over. Use that oblique. Use those ribs. And then up. Here we go. Lead. Shoulders down and back. Stay strong. Stay strong. Obliques, obliques. All the way up. Let's do 1 more. Lead over. Long through this top leg. Keep that length going. All the way up. Hold it right here. Belly is strong. Don't let that belly go. Hands behind the head. Same thing. Don't have that leverage now with those arms, so control. Exhale as you come back up. This is control. Exhale down. Use those ribs. And then exhale back up. Inhale. Exhale, use the ribs. And then inhale. And back up. We got 4 more to do. Lead with those ribs. Keep that top leg nice and strong and straight. Nice and straight. All the way over. Belly is engaged. Remember to breathe. Shoulders down and back. And up. Control. Ribs, 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 ribs. Oblique. Really tight. Hold it right there. Very good. Hands back to the side. Let's reach over like you can't quite touch what you're reaching, and then back up. Over and up. Exhale, inhale. Breathe. Exhale and inhale. Remember you're breathing. Let's inhale as you reach. Exhale, come back up. Breathe. Breathe. Little pinch. Feel that pinch in that oblique. All the way over. Very small. You can't quite touch it. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up, nice and tall. Inhale and lower. 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Stretch that out. Nice. And then if you're comfortable, you can just get both palms of your hands down on the floor and get a nice rotation in your spine, still keeping that belly strong. Shoulders down and back. Breathe. You got it. We got it. Okay. And then very carefully slide yourself back up. Again, let's sit center in that well, facing forward, hands in front of us. Let's take a nice deep breath. And then exhale, wheel back, tuck your tailbone underneath you and pull yourself back, up and over that arc. Inhale. Exhale as you bring yourself all the way back up. Another quick inhale. Exhale. All the way up and over that arc. Inhale up, exhale. Nice deep breath in. Exhale all the way down. And then inhale, and exhale as you come back up. Very good. Now we're going to go into some extension work. So the best thing to do for this would be, I think, is to switch this around. Therefore, you have the lip to place your hands on. If you do it the opposite way, your hands are going to be lower and it may not be quite as comfortable for you. You're going to have a little bit more of an extension in your lower back. So I prefer it this way. Everybody is different. You're going to need to find that sweet spot on your pubic bone and your pelvic area as to where you are most comfortable on the arc. I prefer when you come up onto the arc, place your hands, very carefully place your hands on the lip of the arc. Your head, your chin wants to be just over that arc. That's the most comfortable place for me. From here, you want to make sure that you have a nice, gentle C-curve through your spine. So from your sacrum all the way to the back of your neck, shoulders down and back. Let's just lower and lift those legs and then up. Imagine you're diving into a pool. Elbows are staying bent slightly when you come up to the top here. Engage those glutes. Glutes are strong. Very, very strong glutes, long through the hamstrings, straight out those toes. Long, strong legs. Keep that belly engaged. That will protect your lower back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you come back up. There you go. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you come back up. Feel that nice stretch through your spine. Up, lower, and lift. Let's do one more. Don't forget those glutes. Stay strong. Last one here. We're going to hold it down. Hold it. Shoulders are down and back. Let's tap those heels together. Bring them together and apart. Together and apart. Shoulders down. Stay strong. Belly is tight. Breathe. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Keep that nice neutral spine. You don't want to be extended out through your neck or your lower back. To do that, look straight, sort of just a little bit ahead of you on the floor, and keep that belly strong to protect that lower back. Glutes. Squeeze those glutes. Keep going. Press. Press. Lower back, you're starting to feel this right up through that spine, strengthening all those muscles. That multifidi that runs right up through your spine. All those back extensors right now, kick it in. Heels together, toes pointed out. Let's go for 10, 9, fast, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, last 2, strong, 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 last 1. Ooh, and hold it, bring yourself right back down. Nice little child's pose. Stretch out right over that arc. Tuck that belly right up and in. Breathe. We're going to get ourselves right back on. This is really good for your back. Believe it or not. Okay, and right here I want you to place both hands down on the floor so they're right up in front of the lip of the arc. Glutes again, don't let those legs sag, they're nice and strong. Think long through those legs, that will help put the length out through your toes. Again, shoulders down and back. Let's just do some basic swimmers. Lift up and lower. So it's left hand, right leg, lower. Opposite and lower. Now remember here, it's not about the height. It's not about how high your legs are going or your arms are going. It's about the length. Keeping that belly strong. Keeping that length will help work those glutes. All those lower back extensors. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Keep going. Shoulders are down and back. Belly is strong. Long through those glutes. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more on the other side. And let's hold it here. Just hold it. And then relax, come all the way back up. Stretch that out again. Nice deep breath in, and then a nice exhale. Again, one more time in, and then exhale. Very good. And then we can actually just spin that arc around one last time, and we can do some bridging. I'm going to push that forward just a bit. Again, when you do the bridging, the farther away the roller or the arc is, if you have anything placed under your feet, the arches of your feet, the farther away it's going to work your hamstrings more. I would rather you have it closer to you for safety and so that you are allowed to use your glutes more. So you want to push all the way in towards the arc, hands underneath your shoulders, and just slowly lower yourself to the floor. Okay, here we are. You want to get those arcs of your feet on the lip of that arc, the arches of your feet on the lip of that arc. From here, press your hands down towards the floor. Shoulders are down and back. Belly is strong. Engage those muscles. Press down through the ribs. Lift up through the hips. There's your bridge. Here we go. Let's lower and lift. Lower and lift. You got it. Remember, every time you lower, that's just important as when you exhale, when you come up. Imagine that your tailbone is being pulled towards the wall that's in front of you. Your vertebrae, your spine is almost like a slinky. One at a time comes down. Everybody's spine is different. It may not look that way, but you just want to imagine every vertebrae coming down to the floor one at a time. And lift. Lower and lift. On that exhale, as you come up, really engage those glutes, squeeze those glutes, scoop those abdominals. Chin is tucked down and back to allow that lengthening feeling through your spine. Lift up and lower. Let's do one more here. Let's do one more. Let's hold it right here. Place our knees together. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do 10 more. Here we go. Last 10, 9, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel it in that back. Protect your lower abdominals. Keep those abdominals nice and strong. Protect your lower back. Excuse me. Press, press, and that's it. Knees apart. Let's lower one vertebrae at a time. All the way down. Bring those knees to your chest. Just stretch that out a little bit. And then we're going to put those arches of your feet right back on the lip of the arc. Press down through the ribs. Lift up through the hips all the way. I want you to extend that right leg all the way up. And now just lower those hips and lift. Lower and lift. There you go. Keep those hips squared off. Don't let that hip on the side of the leg that's lifted lower to drop. You want to keep it squared off. Lift. Inhale, exhale. Really engage those glutes. It will help to press through that arch of your foot that's on the lip. That will help. Press through that foot. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Here you go. 4, doing lots of these. 3, 2, you got it, and 1. And let's switch. Same thing. That arch is going to be placed on the lip. Lift straight up. Let's lower and lift. Focusing on that glute. Hips are squared off. Press through that foot that's on the arc. That will help you. Chin is tucked down and back. Long through those fingers. Long through the fingers. Create that length. Here we go. Last 6. 5. Last 4. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Let's hold it here. Hold it. Place those knees back together again. Let's pulse. Go. Pulse, pulse, squeeze. Mid-back, press. You're going to start to really feel this in the middle of your spine. All those little muscles, the machiferi, that runs all the way down your spine. It's kicking in now. Press, press. Use those glutes. Press through the arches of your feet. Shoulders are down and back. Fingers are long. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. I can hear some of you now. Bring those knees to your chest. All the way in. Just drop them side to side. Here you go. Very good. Now what I want you to do is just sort of straddle that arc. So it's between your legs. I prefer it as close, well no, actually a little bit farther away, pardon me. You get a little bit more leverage that way. I want your hands just slowly grabbing behind, lifting your head and chest. Walk your hands right up, squeeze. Squeeze that arc, that will help bring you up nice and tall. Very good. Now, let's grab that arc, throw it right back of us again. Take a seat right on that well. Let's do some nice stretching. All the way up nice and tall. Let's wheel back all the way. All the way. And hold it here. And then let's lift all the way back up. Perfect. Now grab a hold of the sides of the arc and push yourself back up. Extend the legs. Lower yourself all the way back. Very carefully. Watch the neck. Belly is strong. You have a nice little space between you. Drop the hands to the side, up and over the head. A little flexion and extension in the arms. Just stretch out a little now. Nice flexion. Upward rotation with your scapula, and then just lower down. There you go. Extend nice and long, long through those fingers. And lower. And then bring your hands center, palms facing in, and just do a little retract and protract of those shoulder blades. So just press, squeeze them together, and then release. Pinch them, and then release. So it's almost like you're closing your shoulder blades and opening, keeping your elbows slightly bent. Very nice. And up, and lower, and lift. Place those hands down on the floor. Use those hands to help walk you up, all the way up to the top. And there's a quick little arc workout. You can use your imagination. There's lots of stuff you can do on this. I'll have lots more coming your way. Okay, and that's tape number 2.